What's up, guys? I'm Jalen H. and I'm currently watching the Apothecary Diaries, episode 11. Last time on, Miss Gyoku was having a tea party and she invited Lady Lishu, obviously, and it seems that Lady Lishu is still being bullied. Obviously, she was offered honey today in this episode, which she is also allergic to, it seems. So it seems that like it's just like somebody trying to kill her or something. I don't know, just jealousy or whatever it is, and Jinshi has sent Mao Mao to work with Lady Oddwall, which seems to be because I think he thinks that she's the murderer or the person that had the wooden chemical sticks that, and she has like wrappings on her arm, right? So she's probably the person that had those, which obviously makes her evil. I've already proposed the idea of execution. I was a little confused last episode, so I'm hoping to get a lot of context. Well, not even hoping. This will objectively give me context, and I'm super excited. So let's get into it. Reducing 2 to 1.
A letter from concubine Gyokyo?
Yes, I was told to deliver it directly.
I'm sorry. Lady Ado is out for tea.
Since she's away, there's something I would like to discuss.
I understand.
Okay.
Their luggage is all packed. Then it's as I thought.
Please. Not to
You
be
trying to
rude,
poison me?
but
You
what
trying
are you
to
today?
you trying to poison me?
You've finished tidying up the palace.
So when are you moving out?
Ah, well, aren't you a clever one?
The big cleanup was just a smokescreen. A new high-ranked concubine is going to be introduced during the New Year's celebration, and concubine Oddwell will be forced to leave.
Damn.
The
I
consort,
said otherwise
she
at the
can't
beginning
have
of the video.
children anymore. I want to know what
Dang,
happened when
gotta
she
go.
gave birth.
New character coming though.
To see how it's any of your business.
It has more to do with me than you think. The doctor who was in charge. He was my father. The birth of
True.
concubine Oddwa's child coincided with another delivery, one deemed more important. The Empress Dowager's son.
Ladies, when is the doctor
That's
expected
funny
to
having
return?
supports.
He's still tending to the
I don't even think we have like.
Feng is by
Do we
your
have
side.
things that you can
Everything is
grip
going to be all right.
in
That
modern
delivery took high
pregnancies? I don't know.
priority, and concubine
I feel like they
Oddwa
just be
was
like,
forced to
grab my
leave.
hand. Now I want to grab some rope. Dang, she looks tired.
Ado,
I mean, I will be
She
too
must have lost her uterus
if I
during
pooped
the
out a
delay.
watermelon. Oh, she lost her uterus? Dang.
The child that was born to concubine Oddwa passed away soon after.
Then it died. Dang, yeah, so you're
Still blaming
done.
yourself for that, Lady Fengming. While concubine
Yeah, you gotta
Oddwa
go,
was spending
sorry.
time recovering from giving birth, caring for her child fell to you, the head lady.
so you figured it all out. Despite the fact you're the daughter of that
Nice.
incompetent charlatan.
You're right.
Nice. Nice. W
There was a
explanation.
rumor
I'm caught
that the
up.
child fell ill and died as a result of the toxic face powder. But that's not the case, is it? After all, that
Oh,
charlatan
that she looked kind of
was the makeup of
scary.
the palace. But you're a clever woman. You wouldn't have let the baby die from that. The real cause of death was
This is Fang Ming.
So many plants, so many poisons. Aconite, azalea, the list goes on. Their nectar is known to be toxic.
I am aware.
At this moment, you are. Not back then. Regular honey isn't poisonous. You thought it would be a nutritious supplement. To an infant, though, it can be lethal.
So it doesn't seem she killed him on purpose.
Thank you for
You
your
know.
help, as always.
Of course. It's no trouble at all, Lady Adwa. You focus on rest and recovering.
Miss
Thus, concubine
what's the
Adwal's
third
child
concubine's
passed away.
name?
The cause was seen as a mystery. My father,
Lihua.
the attending doctor at the time, was blamed for repeated mistakes, including the one at childbirth, and was expelled from the rear palace. Only later would you learn the truth,
Dang.
and accidentally discovered what caused the baby's death. Someone came along and taught you how honey can be poisonous when it's fed to an infant. But you couldn't let concubine Adwa find out. Imagine if she knew you were the one who killed her child. And so...
So you tried to kill her.
That person was...
Oh no, the person.
Consort Lishu.
Ah, that makes sense. See, look, I'm making sense now.
Who was her elder. And she, in turn, was fond of concubine Lishu, a young girl taken from her parents, and a woman who could no longer give birth. A sort of codependency might have developed. It was during this time concubine Lishu shared how she almost died after eating honey when she was younger. To make
And
sure
then she
the
was like,
baby
"Whoa,
lived,
I fed the baby
they
honey."
started chasing the concubine away from the Garnet Pavilion. Later, the previous
Yeah, she
empress
tells
died,
somebody else that
and
as a baby I was fed
concubine
honey and
Lishu
almost
left the
died.
palace for good. Problem
Everybody here
solved.
knows I fed a baby honey.
I imagine it must have been quite a relief
Yeah.
for you. Because
Fang Ming,
you
you're
thought
done.
you had seen the last of concubine Lishu. But one day, she returned. As another
She
high-ranking
returned
consort.
as
And a threat
another
to Adwa's
concubine.
status. An insolent child, constantly attempting to visit your mistress, as if trying to be with her mother. To protect concubine Adwa,
Yeah, that's what she
incapable of
poisoned
childbirth, and to conceal
the
issue
original
in the
soup
honey,
from a couple episodes
you
ago.
poisoned concubine Lishu's soup.
Yeah, but you've
And
been
what, may
thwarted.
I ask, do you want?
Now what? You just gonna start fighting?
There is nothing I desire.
Anything, just
She
ask.
gonna kill her? I want you to get executed.
You must know it's
Execution.
so there's no point in answering.
Flip the table. Killing her here, what would it even do for you? Like, how are you gonna explain I
Think of the
fought to the
person
death
who's
with a
closest
random
to you and what they hold
poison
most
tasting?
dear in life. The moment I met Lady Adwa, I knew I would spend the rest of my life serving her. Despite
Oh, yeah?
being a woman, she possessed a strong will and the ability to speak as an equal, even with the prince. I had nothing but the deepest
You ruined her
respect
life.
for her. Compared to me, who could only follow my parents' orders to become a lady in waiting, she was astonishing. Despite that, I took the most important thing to her. I'm guilty. He's gone because of me. The child Lady Adwa loved so
Why don't you
deeply
just like
taken
commit
away
suicide like a normal person?
with these hands? Back then, do you know what she told all of us?
Do not blame yourselves.
It's not our
Till
fault.
7,
Yeah,
babies
it's
can
not your
die
fault.
For any number of reasons. They are susceptible to even the mildest illness. My child, they simply followed the will of the heavens.
But it was my fault.
She acted strong, but I knew she cried herself to sleep every night. It's my fault.
That's so sad.
What was her mental state like, serving Lady Adwa for 16
Live,
years,
not reaction.
without a partner, sacrificing everything
Dang,
for the concubine?
So sad, man.
I can't
Losing your
relate.
one chance.
I don't have it in my heart to let anyone
Not even
that
to
close
just
to
be
my own.
like the queen,
Once
but
he hears
just
my
to, like
story,
that have a child.
Master Jinshi will surely apprehend Feng Ming. There's no way she wouldn't be executed. The woman
That's
is
what I'm
one.
saying, man.
And surely she already knows this.
So
Might
what
I
now?
make a suggestion? My options are limited, but I can take your two motives and make them into one. The result won't change, but if it's preferable, please hear me out.
What's up? You gonna make it at least so that nobody knows that she killed the baby?
Excellent. Must bathe. No, it's too late. I can at least get changed.
I'm gonna name this episode It Makes Sense.
Just in case our conversation became less civil. Wasn't cut.
Oh, nice. Smart.
Never a dull moment here. So Feng Ming handed herself over. Do you know about this?
Not a thing, honestly.
I heard you had Gauch
Nope.
collect some information.
True. I was hoping to figure something out.
Sure.
But it was
but
all for naught.
completely irrelevant.
According
Yeah.
to you, Feng Ming's motive was to ensure concubine Adwa would remain in a position of influence as one of the 4 concubines.
Indeed.
Quite odd.
Yep, that's
Concubine
true.
Adwa was scheduled to leave the rear palace. She'll relocate to an imperial villa in the south.
Does this affair have anything to do with that?
No, the decision isn't a new one. It was the Emperor's call.
I see.
Yeah.
Those flowers.
Hong Yang put them on display.
Strange. They're out of season.
What's up?
Oh, it tastes sweet.
For poison, yeah.
Tasty?
It's not.
Yeah, that was poison. That was in the honey.
My suggestion to Feng Ming was as follows. The poisoning of concubine Li Shu, the cause of death for the baby. Make both motives into one. That way, she could hide the true reason for the baby's death from her mistress. Feng Ming's death might be
Yeah,
inevitable.
at least you won't be hated from her
Like I said,
when
it was
you
the
get
best I could
executed
do as a
anyway.
girl, with no power.
I feel sorry for you, man. I'm sorry this happened.
I can't sleep. Maybe I'll take a walk.
I mean, it was all accidents, man. They don't know. Nobody knows. It's back in the day, you know. But you gotta be executed. Oh, nice guy, pretty.
Feng Ming was executed, and concubine Adwa is set to
Yeah.
leave your palace tomorrow.
What's this?
Yeah.
Someone beat me here?
I thought we would get an execution scene,
You're that girl.
but maybe
The
not.
one who
We
helped
don't
me
need it.
The other day.
Forgive me, my lady.
Stay. Care to join me for a drink?
Really, you're too kind.
I mean, if you insist.
Pretty masculine, aren't I?
I feel like you're giving that impression on purpose.
You're an honest one. After my son left me, my role changed entirely. I became the Emperor's friend,
Yeah.
no longer his concubine. No, things simply went back to the way they were. Never in a million years did I think I'd be a concubine. I was one only
Yeah.
in name,
Who does?
given the role out of pity. I wanted to hand it off as soon as possible. So why did I cling to it for so long?
Likely doesn't matter who she ran into. She'd be saying the same things.
Yeah, she just need to talk to somebody, man. Anybody, bro.
The water must have been so very cold. It would have chilled her to the
Don't jump, bro. Let's calm down.
Probably so.
Not the boo.
What a fool she was.
She might have been.
Killed, bro. She might have been killed. Those are tears.
Maybe
This is
you're
a cool
right.
shot.
I think I get it now.
Dang.
That servant's death. It really was a suicide. And concubine Adu already knew. Feng Ming might have even aided
Suicide,
with
for
her
real.
attempt to remove suspicion from the consort. She made the choice to plunge into the waters.
Suicide.
Just as Feng Ming chose the gallows to keep her secret from being revealed. Whether or not
I mean, she was gonna get the gallows anyway.
they freely sacrificed their lives to protect hers. I should follow her lead.
Dang.
What are you doing?
So you trying to kill me, man?
Ow, don't scare people like that.
I didn't mean to.
And what are you doing here?
I might ask you the same question.
Rightfully so. I'll be going. Would you mind unhanding me now?
Are you drunk?
I told you, let go.
What's up with you?
Then I'll be cold.
And that's your own fault for not putting on a coat. You better go fetch one. Have you been drinking tonight?
They asked me, so I did.
I wonder who.
Who,
Those
actually?
invited me to partake with them. Loaded me up full of booze, then just took off. When she finally came back, she told me she was satisfied and threw me out.
There's someone here in the rear palace with the power to order Jinshi around like that? Oh, wait. That's neither here nor there. I don't have to put up with some clingy drunk, even if he outranks me. Hold on. Come to think of it, he did
Freedom.
my fall when I lost my grip climbing down. I suppose before being too demanding, the decent thing would be to thank him. Master G...
Is he crying? Why?
Please don't go. Keep me warm.
Okay.
Just a while longer.
You get like 3 more seconds of hug, sure. Interesting.
Well, neither of them appears to be hungover. A ceremony must take place before
I wonder
concubine Adu
what
can
color
enter
the new
palace.
concubine will use.
First, she must return the crown signifying her as a pure consort, which will be bestowed upon another.
I'm guessing whatever hair color they have, huh?
Now I see it. I knew she resembled someone. She reminds me of Master Jinshi. The two of them could get away with swapping outfits. Hold on.
I doubt that, but
After my son left me, my role changed entirely.
Why did she phrase it that way instead of simply saying he died? One could interpret that as meaning he's still alive. There's no
what you're
evidence
saying?
that I've come
Jinshi
across.
is her
What if
son?
concubine Adwa's and the Empress Dowager's babies were swapped at some point? It must have been clear to her after seeing how her child was treated.
What do you think you're doing? I must tend to her.
The Empress takes priority.
No, you can't.
After all, who is she? The daughter of a wet nurse and a childhood friend of the prince. If only her son was born to the Empress instead, he would live a better life. Perhaps in her state, she simply couldn't tell right from wrong. But still, the decision would result in her son surviving. Surely that would have been her greatest desire.
You think she
However,
swapped
what
the
if people
babies
found
for
out the
real?
babies were swapped later? If that happened after one of them died, it would explain why my dad received such harsh physical punishment. He didn't notice. If that's the case, it would explain why the Emperor's younger brother is in such a delicate position. And why concubine Adwa, who's supposed to be a realist, stayed in the rear palace for so long.
To
What
watch over her
complete
son,
nonsense.
maybe?
I'm disappointed for even thinking
That
of
is.
it.
Come on. No.
What else is new? Imagine being a lonely concubine and finding a lady in waiting you can trust. How utterly reassuring.
Your only real friend, mother figure,
Are you hurt?
dang, leaves you. And then she continues to get bullied, man. This place sucks. She's like fucking 12, bro. Like, oh my god.
At that moment, her masculine, noble face suddenly took on a different expression, one of a caring mother.
Some of these scenes, man, like genuinely make me sad.
She told me she was kidnapped and sold off, but
I guess they'll explain that next episode. They love ending the episode on just like one sentence that is what the next episode is going to be about. But yeah, man, some of this stuff makes me really upset. Like, for real. Like, it disturbs me to think about, like, this woman who, I don't want to say forced, but, being put in a position to be concubine, having sex with the emperor, obviously, who seemed like a bum to me. Well, we will say it's consensual. And then, you have the baby, you lose your womb, you lose the baby, and then theoretically you switch the babies. Theoretically, and it's just sad. Like that makes me like sad. I don't know if that scene that these are supposed to make me like actually distraught, but it makes me sad for real, man. And everything that happens with Lady Lishu genuinely makes me upset. Like I stay up at night thinking about it. Like, wow, like this is horrible. She's 12, and I hope this isn't like a story that's set in a place where one day she gets to come out on top and shit on all her haters, because that's just not what it is. So she's probably gonna just continue to be hated on until her body ripens and then just has sex with the emperor like everybody else, while still getting assassin attempts all the time. It's like regardless, or at least just keep getting bullied. You know what I mean? It's just, she would have to become the rightful like queen, right? Have a son with the emperor, and then he actually lives at the age of 10, and then she would get enough status to maybe just like everyone that ever hated on me, execution. Obviously she can't pull that trigger now, and maybe she doesn't even really can tell that like people are slandering her still in her time. But I think I want to use that last shot with Lady Adwa and Lady Lishu together, mother and child, even though they're not mother and child. Dude, if the babies were switched, like, you can't just say there's a chance the babies were switched and then like leave. You know what? Like, can I say that? You can't say the babies were switched, maybe, and then leave. But I guess you can. Because we're never gonna figure it out. And unless some character tells you, there's no such thing as a DNA test in ye olden time. So this show was just kind of messy.